first guest. We have the lovely Grace on our cast now.
Hello.
Do you want to use Grace or have a pseudonym?
Yeah, you do want pseudonym or do you want
We
Grace?
can edit it out. We can. It's your call. We all used our real names and real salaries, so.
Yes.
That's
True.
That's literally insane. Because I remember listening to it and I was like, you guys are fucking nuts. Like, you're nuts.
Well, I may have lied on my numbers a little bit. I may have juiced mine just a little bit.
Your numbers for fun.
Just a little bit.
Dylan's numbers were juiced about 3,000%.
Well, talking to the bike.
No, it's fine. I
All right, we got Grace here.
I don't.
Grace is a naturally born female.
I am.
She has a XY chromosome.
That's XX, babe.
Oh.
Yeah, we're XY.
Oh, okay. She has double X. Double X, but does not do triple X. She is a respectable woman, a scholar, a mentor to all.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay.
Some may say she is 5'4".
But some might say 5'5".
I'm shorter
But
than
she
that,
opens
actually.
doors for old ladies.
What would you
do.
like? Introduce yourself, Grace. Give us a little blurb.
Hi, I'm Grace. Nice to be on this very interesting podcast with these lovely, lovely people. That's my introduction. There's nothing particular.
Do you want to plug your band real quick?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? I mean, we're only going to be making music for another, couple months, I think. But I'm in a band called Allure. We're on Instagram. We're on all of the streaming platforms that you have.
Nice.
We're indie rock. And, yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's
Hell yeah.
fantastic.
Is there an Lord story about why the band's breaking up? Or?
Bless you. I'm moving to a different state to go to school. So that's what's up.
Oh, damn. Where are you going?
I'm going to Pennsylvania
Wow.
to medical school.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I'll be good.
I'm terrified.
So Grace, if you were alone in the woods, would you be more afraid if you saw a bear?
Oh,
or
we're
a
doing
man?
this?
Oh, this is the quintessential question.
I know. I think
It depends on the type of bear and the type of man.
Is a grizzly bear?
Oh,
Adult bear or a child? Because if it's a
It's a cub.
cub or...
I can still
if it's
fuck
a
you
cub,
up.
if it's a
Cub,
cub,
you're fucked.
oh, cub, you kick it.
No, but then
No, but the mom's
near
around,
there,
unless the
then
mom's
you're-
dead like a Disney movie, and
True.
I feel like I don't want any bear encounters.
Well, what
we got
is-
killed by
okay.
the evil grouse or whatever, and that was scary enough.
Yeah, dude. I was on a hike with Ian and our dad. Oh, shit. Well, we'll edit that out. No last names. But we went on a hike, and I got attacked by a furled grouse.
What is that?
What's a grouse?
It looks like a miniature turkey, but they're very aggressive, and they try to lead you away from their nest. So, they'll attack
Aggro
you for a second, they'll get up on you, and then they try to, walk in front of you and have you follow it away from
It basically looks like a turkey, but with a sharper beak and sharper claws. And we were at the very end of a hike, me, Ian, and our dad.
So this is a better question, though.
Yeah.
Instead of, grizzly bear versus man. What about really angry goose or whatever the fuck that thing
The
was?
grouse?
Yeah.
The grouse
I
is
take
fast.
I take the goose because the grouse has
Yeah,
claws.
fuck goose.
I screamed like a bitch when the grouse jumped at me. I went.
Well, you were fighting it with a backpack. You hit it with a backpack.
I hit it with the backpack.
Yeah.
I also I was very chafed. Let's just say from the hike.
I forgot that.
That was like a 7-hour hike, and
Oh
I was
my
wearing
God.
I was wearing shitty running shoes.
Oh my god,
My
chafing?
ankles were messed up. My
Oh, no.
dick and balls gooch terrible, in
it's
flames, in
I'm very
flames.
happy I don't have that problem.
And then
Terrible.
I'm getting attacked by wildlife. I just went into survival mode. I couldn't help it.
True.
I think one of the worst things in my life is chafing, being a fatty. Being a
I
fat,
know all about that.
a fatty.
I can relate to that.
My thumbs ride together, rub
your
together.
your thubs ride
Yeah,
together.
my thumbs ride together,
Yep.
and especially you know what happens the most? It's like bathing suit because you're wet,
Oh, fair.
and you just get that, dude.
I've always been a slightly portly man, a big-butted man.
Yeah.
And it's
Hey,
tough.
you fat.
It's-
I mean, you need to lose some weight.
I know, dude.
You look like a fucking cow.
I got that BBL.
Oh my god.
you look
well, it's
like-
a natural BBL.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong
People
with a
could learn a
natural
thing or two.
BBL.
People
That's yeah, exactly. You got what everybody wants.
I know.
Okay?
True that.
Yeah.
True that. Yeah, chafe zone. Being in the chafe zone, you get the moleskin going. It's no fun.
Oh, the moleskin.
It's no fun.
That's good for blisters.
So good.
Yeah, but not for
Yeah.
horrible hikes.
All right, so what are we talking about on this?
Yeah, what do you
fine
have on your
podcast?
list? Luke has a nice little list of notes.
We usually go insane, story from Luke that takes up an hour, and then we just bullshit on current events for another hour. What are we
Yeah,
doing
because
today?
you were telling me about Miss
Oh,
Granny.
yeah. So
Yeah,
Granny.
an old bag. of
Follow on to
sorts.
the Granny story. It's less exciting.
But she's okay. Respectfully though, she's not old.
Fair.
Well, you
She's
might
She's
be-
not old. She's
well,
not. She's not a granny. You need a new
she's-
name for her because she's a lovely young spry woman.
You might meet her
Doesn't
tonight.
she
You'll
have
see.
grandkids though?
Dude, no.
That-
You'll see.
Hey, there's nothing. Just because you have grandkids doesn't mean you're old. That's one thing.
Oh,
that
she's
I've
not
learned.
old. I mean, she's young. I'll tell
No,
you that.
she's not
She's
like an
flexible,
old.
acrobatic,
She's not
One
an
could
old.
say.
Because when you say granny,
professional athlete.
I'm thinking of
like
like
70?
full-blown walker, 80 years old
Retirement home.
woman. Yeah,
Young
like
granny.
she
She-
smells
she-
like mothballs. like
She Granny Junior.
Should you be Granny Junior?
she's a middle-aged woman.
Wait, that means she's gonna be a great grandmother. If her kid, how old's her grandson or whatever?
Let's
No,
not
they're
put that
young.
information in there.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Now I'm not gonna lie.
You could be coming
Luke-
into the top of a
When I met you,
generation.
Yeah.
when I met you,
Top of an empire.
you had
Yeah.
you had a gorgeous of age woman
Yes.
when I met
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
Yes.
Now
Yeah.
that's no
I've-
longer the case.
I've been a sexual deviant. Yeah.
And now we're on to the 52, 53-year-olds.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like I was seeking that. It just kind of came
just
to my
kinda
lap.
happened.
Listen
Yeah.
to episode 2 of CONOPS Pod.
Yeah. Listen to episode 2 if you want the story.
Yeah, it just kind of came to it. It was not intentional.
True, but when you did break up with your original girlfriend, you came to me and you said, "I have a list."
Yeah.
And you had a hard mission.
Yeah. There was a list.
And
I've
Oh my
accomplished. It was.
What was the list?
Little person.
You've accomplished that?
No. Little person. MILF.
Okay.
yeah,
You've got
Asian.
Yep.
and like a big ol'
Whale.
a big ol'
And
a BBW, if
black.
you will.
Yeah. And
So
what
you
have
just want to do? You
I've
just
done-
want to expand.
I've done MILF, whale.
Oh.
What else did I
the
say?
Asian girl.
Asian.
But that was a two.
So there's little person
A
and then
two-
there's black left.
Could you do a twofer?
Yeah, I assume. Yeah, you could.
Black
Totally.
little person?
Yeah.
That's what the Asian girl was.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you know,
She was
Oh,
Asian,
she was a
she was
twofer.
massive. Yeah.
oh
Like
no.
what you're saying.
I do have
Did
this.
you ever meet her? It was horrible. She was bad.
Well, my phone is slowly turning into a graveyard of girls that Luke has
I love.
kind
I
of
love.
dated.
yeah.
I love texting Grace.
It's yeah.
I like to.
I feel bad when
I love
when,
disgusting her just a little bit.
When we were at the cigar lounge, that girl Liv was like, "Oh, we're gonna be so best friends," and you were
Oh.
like, "Yeah,"
yeah.
and then she
Yeah.
had to go to Bay Heaven.
It-
Well, it's not the
Bay
it's-
Heaven.
That's wild. That wasn't the first time
It's
that
from
that
Matt
had
McCusk.
happened.
Yeah.
Not the first
It's not the
time
first
at
time.
all. So
Yeah.
I just kind of roll with it, and I'm like, hey, if it works out, that means I have a friend. But if it doesn't, that means I'm gonna have to really go through my phone and be like, oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like gravesite.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
pretty funny.
it's my serial issue is
got
that
at least
women
3 in
women
there right now.
like me more than I usually like them.
Well, do you give them a chance to actually grow on you? Because I don't think you do.
Probably not.
Asking
Yeah.
the hard questions.
But
I
it's just
like
like,
it.
but
Yeah.
but you know what it
They do
is?
come out the gates like.
Wait,
sprinting
you know what it
somewhere.
is? Because like I don't like hook up with girls. I don't. I don't. I literally
Did you
don't.
hear the first 2 episodes?
I don't like
The
to.
first 2 episodes are.
Like-
you have,
It's
Like,
literally
two-
you contradicting yourself right
No,
now.
no, no,
being like,
no.
yep,
I don't
fucked
call
that
women
shit
up.
I literally dove into it. That was the whole first 2 episodes, and now you're like, I'm just here and I want like love
want
and
real
like.
love.
This is a retcon. We're
Alright.
changing the
Yeah.
storyline.
All right. Let's rewind the tape here, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't just like only talk to girls for sex.
I see what you mean.
Right.
Okay.
The
you
only
wanna
sex
settle
I've
down.
gotten post long relationship is like I've taken every single girl out on dates before.
Does it make you feel better to take them out on a date and then have sex with them?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
It's because, dude, in hookups, I don't even. I'm not even turned on. I'm just like weirded out.
Yeah, that's fair.
The willy sometimes doesn't want to work.
That's very fair.
Because you're
Like-
like, what is this connection?
It's like
even
it doesn't
based
matter to
on?
me. Like I
Yeah.
mean, like sex is good, but like intimacy is like really what I'm chasing. It's not like
Yeah.
sex is. I can masturbate, twist my nipple, finger my ball sack, and it's like I feel great. Like I mean, it's just like throwing on the
It's a
porn.
good night.
You rub that section
Such a
between your
good-
asshole
That's that
and your
intimacy.
balls.
Oh, that's an
you know
image.
the Panama
Yep.
Canal. You go up there, you finger
what?
that. That's how you. Dude. You need to learn about the male G spot. The male G spot
It's internal. It's
is
the prostate.
No, but you
I'm
can
not trying to find
stimulate.
out.
You can stimulate the
I need
prostate
to find out.
From the
with the
underneath.
strip between your ball sack and your ass crack.
Are you just like
For
prep-
some people, yes.
Oh, it's,
Other people,
I'm
no.
some people.
Luke, are
then.
you saying you're just jerking off, twisting your nipple with your right hand, pressing on your gooch with your left hand, like
I mean, not every time, but sometimes, yeah, sure.
that's
Sure.
the image that
Yes.
came to mind.
Sure. Hey,
How many minutes? Are we into this?
Don't worry,
Oh,
Grace.
we're not
there's
even
only
getting started,
3
girl.
hours left.
There's only 3 more hours.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, you're a trooper.
And so like,
You're on,
but just
you're
like,
on Luke's wild ride now, right?
but just like generally, I just don't like want. Like sex is like meh.
You want that connection first so that you can be in.
I wanna
more
make love to a
involved in
woman.
that. Oh, that's nice.
I want to bend her over and kiss her neck and tell her sweet nothings and
Oh,
choke her from
okay.
behind
Keep
as I'm
almost
railing
getting
that
Grace
ass.
on your side, and then she's like,
No, it's
You're
true.
almost there, and then all of a sudden, I'm like,
I mean, I'm gonna
so
fuck her like an
uncomfortable.
animal.
That's
Like,
insane.
I'm going primal on her.
That's fine, but like, that's a wild way to say what
no,
you just said.
but
I need just need more intimacy.
but
that could have been the sentence. You could have just been like, "Yep."
so nice.
I would have been like, "Oh my god, that's so sweet."
but it
Now
makes
I'm like,
it makes
oh
the
my
sex
God.
way hotter, way hotter. Like for me,
Intimacy, like genuine
Yes,
intimacy.
yes.
I
Because, like-
agree
You
with
gotta like
that.
the person. You gotta like the person.
I wanna feel safe with the person.
I will say that there is some like you can build that not like genuine connection because you don't give people enough time, but like you can build like some kind of connection to them, and if that's all you kind of need, you can do that first. But I know some
Yeah.
people that are like, get me, I don't fucking want
Yeah,
any of that.
Mm.
Just I'm scratching an itch. I want it to be
well,
over.
Well, I see how those people feel because I feel like it's got me in a lot of trouble to be someone that wants some connection before sex, because a lot of these girls want to date me, and I'm like, I'm not even close to there yet.
Well, respectfully, why don't you ask the question like, "Hey, what are you looking for?"
Mm.
Well, I am.
That's
looking to
the
date.
big question,
but
though.
I'm like, I don't start any relationship being like, I just want to have sex with you,
Well, yeah.
unless it was Granny. Granny is
Okay.
Granny. That's a pure pipe situation.
Exception to the rule.
Yeah. And that was more for the plot than anything.
Oh.
That was for the plot. That was a great plot.
Doing it for the plot, I can say I've done it for the plot. It is a
Yeah.
very fun time.
Yeah.
These episodes don't make themselves.
I know. We're out in the mines, all right? We're
And so, yeah, I mean, it's just like,
on these streets finding
I don't know.
mines.
yeah, I mean, like, I just like to know someone before I bang them,
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
and
But like, how
I'm very
much do you
charming
have to get
to some women.
You have a certain charm to
Like
you.
some people really, but I mean, like, okay, first off, I'm not like a good dude, but like, what I
You're a
do
good guy.
is miles ahead of other men. Like, I like take a woman out for dinner, and I don't try to split the bill. I pay for her drinks. When she's in the car, I open her door. I open the door for her, and girls always like, "Oh, Luke, you're so nice.
You
you're
did
so
open the door for
you-
me
you-
last
you-
night
you-
after the concert.
You're so
That was very
gentlemanly." I'm like,
nice.
dude, I'm doing
Wow.
the bare minimum. Like, I'm not like
Well,
how
for some
far.
people, like
I
the
think most
bare
guys are
minimum is like
curmudgeons.
I mean, the bare minimum for some people is different. Like, it depends on what context the bare minimum is going in.
And
Like,
my apartment has
there's,
furniture, actual furniture.
Your apartment does have furniture.
It's not like, and it's like, girls are like, oh my god, it's
Like,
so
you can,
decorated.
You
I'm like,
can, you can tell that like a man lives there, but like there is furniture.
There's like
Yeah.
plants,
there,
which is
there are
there are
plants,
plants.
which is wild.
pretty impressive
Actually,
for a dude.
I bought
Yeah.
a pothos this week,
Oh,
a little one,
that's
and then
nice.
a dragon fruit plant. It's like a mini. It's like a bunch of small dragon fruit plants. It
Yeah.
kind of look cool. I bought a couple plants this week. I was
Do they
feeling.
actually grow the fruit, or?
No,
Oh.
no, they're not big enough. They're like, I don't know. It's like a bunch of sprouts.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I thought it looked cool. I just buy plants. I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
There's no other reason to buy plants.
yeah. So the update on Granny is that she's crazy. I don't want to have sex with her anymore because I'm
Okay.
scared of her.
Mm.
Sometimes that makes it fun though.
No,
Oh.
no, not
No,
this type
like
of
that
crazy.
kinda
Like a
crazy?
crazy
Okay.
woman is very hot. Like we love crazy girls.
The hot crazy.
I want
stuff.
a girl that's like accusing me of cheating
Yeah.
because I looked at a woman once.
Mm.
A girl that's going to throw my clothes out of the porch.
Yeah.
A girl that's gonna pull a knife on me.
Okay, so how fucking crazy is this lady that you're like, I will literally
She's-
take abuse from a person, but she scares
No,
the
no,
crap
no,
out
She's
of me.
more than that.
No. She's sensibly crazy.
Sensibly? What does that mean?
She just sends me long texts.
I was surprised.
That's
that
the line that can't be crossed.
I'm very confused.
Okay,
right
it's not like
now.
she's like, okay, like there's like sexy crazy,
Yeah.
which is like, you're gonna fuck me like crazy, but you're gonna ruin my life, which is hot. I like that crazy.
Okay.
But then there's just like, not sexy crazy,
Functional
like
crazy.
bipolarism.
Do you have said texts?
Oh, it's
From
Yeah,
this?
I
We might have to go through
I
some
got plenty of
texts.
those.
Let's go.
I
Pull them out.
I would love to go through
Yeah.
these.
Let's
a
hear
lot
it.
of
What's going on?
logistical texts.
All right, we have to censor her name. Remember, her name in the show is
Mandy.
Mandy.
Mandy or Granny.
Mandy or Granny.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I got a screenshot from you the other day, and I was
me
like,
find
I
one.
don't think you meant to send this to me, but
No, I think.
it was.
I definitely
meant
to send it
I
to
think
you.
Luke is an intentional type of guy.
That's very fair. You did okay, but you did send it in the group chat with me and my boyfriend, and you were like, "Oh, sorry, Andrew." I was like, "Was
Yeah,
this
that
just?"
doesn't
meant
make it
for-
better.
I was
Who
like,
wants
"Is this
to-
meant
wants
for?"
to-
I was trying to just send it to
me?
your girl, not you, dude. Sorry.
No, literally.
Yeah,
I
you
was
can read it out
"What?"
loud. This is a random text. She
All right,
said-
so it says, "Hey."
no,
Next
edit that
text.
name.
Oh.
Ian,
No,
you've
no,
been
no.
fired. Let me read it.
All
You
right,
fucked
can
it up
read
already.
God damn it.
Mandy. Hey, I need to talk with you. I'm not the kind of. I need to talk with you. I'm
No,
not
we
the
can't
kind
read
of.
either.
Do you want me to read it?
Hold on, I got this. I can read. I just gotta. I was reading in Arabic. Now I'm reading in English. I'm
In
not the kind of
Arabic?
woman to go after nobody. I think we have a good chemistry, like your friend said. Quote, you guys look cute together, unquote. Quote, I'm older than you exactly 26 years.
Oh my god.
I don't care
What an
and
age gap.
seem you as well. But I felt Saturday you tried to make up something with you and your friend. I didn't like it. But I never did with two guys! Exclamation point.
Oh my god.
I'm not planning! Exclamation point. Now she's laying down the law. She's
Yeah.
like, stop trying to have threesomes with me.
Well, it's not even that you were the one trying to have threesomes. It was the other guy.
Wow. Luke was trying to.
We didn't have-
I was not.
And then she
Well,
says, we didn't had a chance to talk about my marriage. I did a lot of shit, but it was with my husband, all cap,
Okay.
that one, when I'm saying it like that, it's all capped.
Okay.
I trusted.
Oh my.
Back to lower caps. You can call me if you want. I can meet you at the parking lot. I'm
Oh my
very
fu-
stressed
oh
today.
my God.
Let me know. Also, I gotta say, every single sentence has an exclamation point.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all ended in
What,
exclamation
how did
points.
I reply?
Oh.
Read my reply.
Or maybe tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. And then you said, you want me to read your response?
Yeah, sure. I
And
don't, I don't
then
know.
the CONOPS man himself, Luke said, yo, I didn't try to make anything up with my friend. I wasn't really in the mood for sex. I just wanted to teach you some wrestling with them. We're all
What?
good.
No. It's
Luke?
real.
Okay, okay.
actually
Wait,
what he
wait, 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 wait.
Oh,
Wait,
you're
wait, wait.
sending. What the fuck
Ian
is
can
this?
read now.
Wait a minute.
What
Wait,
is
this is
this?
another story for background on this.
Oh my god, dude.
Ian, finish that text.
He said, I didn't try to make everything with my friend. I wasn't really in the mood for sex and just wanted to watch some wrestling with him. Oh, because Cruz was coming over.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Oh, that's fair. That's
so,
fair.
so, so basically, this.
I thought you implied you wanted to watch wrestling with, like, the party.
No.
I just got really
Okay,
confused.
okay. So this is the follow on to the story I told.
Okay.
So she came over, and like,
Wait, Luke,
What
he
are you
said-
laughing
He
at?
said, we're all good. I'll be honest. I do not think I want to pursue a relationship here. I just want to be friends who sometimes have sex. I'm pretty busy this week and likely won't have time to see you because of work. Have fun in New York! Exclamation mark.
Oh, she's not gonna like that.
I mean, I was basically telling her to fuck off.
What did she say to that, Ian? Tell us.
She said, I am not looking for any relationship as well! Exclamation mark.
okay, that's
I don't want to
nice.
offend you. You texted me when you went back home.
Pardon?
I'm okay with as well. Friends with benefits! Exclamation mark. I love how she knows like what all this is. But by the way the conversation went, though, you and him asking me! Exclamation mark. It's to clear up everything.
Good text
Okay,
style is pretty
okay.
aggressive,
All
right,
right.
Ian?
I
Well,
don't know. She also said she's divorced 4 months ago.
another thing is could be like English isn't her primary language,
it's
so
not.
she could just be like texting this and then sending it and then thinking like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna put exclamations at like. You gotta kind of cut her some slack on that front.
It was Maddox. I think Devlin was right. There's about so like in this text there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences and there's 6 exclamation marks.
All right.
Well, that means she
They
just
got,
went.
they got periods in Spanish.
She went, yeah, no, but
Wait,
she
wait,
wants,
wait,
but
wait,
she wants you to know that she's
She
serious.
also, I was mostly confused by these texts because she had like an Apple Watch,
Huh?
but then there's like CG'd over the Apple Watch, like an Apple TV and remote, like multiple texts. Like, look
Wait,
at
wait.
What
this.
the fuck is that?
Like, do you see how it's like CG'd in? But then
Yeah.
scroll
Yeah.
down. Scroll
Okay.
down. There's
Yeah, you can
more
keep going.
texts with the CG'd in Apple Watch.
We're gonna
thing.
put these up on the screen on
Sure.
YouTube for everyone.
So here's the.
Well, how is it CG'd? I don't even understand.
Back to Luke. Let's explain. the
Here
story.
is the backstory for this.
Yeah.
So every single day she texts me. She's like, "Hey, what are you
Her
doing?"
ex is tracking her with her shit?
Oh yeah, that's what she was
allegedly,
saying with the Apple
yeah.
Watch. She got to sell it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so every single day she texts me, "Hey, you want to hook up?" And I was in DC for a week doing work. I come back and I'm like, I just got back. She's like, "Okay, I'll be over soon." So she comes over, and then, honestly, I didn't really want to pipe. I wasn't in the mood.
I want to
jet
hide under
lag.
this table right
And
now.
so basically,
I knew this was gonna be
Cruz
a
comes over
disaster.
because he's dropping off my
I knew
dog.
that's how you would react to this. Is perfect.
Because
No crosstalk. This is a
Be-
fucking
Oh, I'm
podcast.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Because Cruz was dropping off my dog, and this woman was just like being hella creepy. I shouldn't even invite her over, but I'm like, she's been texting me every day. I kind of feel bad, and so she comes over, and then Cruz comes to drop off the dog. And I'm like, "Hey, Cruz, we're gonna order food. You want to stay for dinner?" He's like, "Sure." So we're just staying for dinner, and we eat. And then Cruz is like, "You watched Raw last week?" I'm like, "No." So we start playing the TV.
Yep.
And then there's Mandy, as Cruz is in the room, trying to like rub up on my dick. I'm like, "No, please no.
That's insane.
I do not want you."
Oh, so this is kind of crazy because she's making it seem like you're trying to have threesomes with her, and you're like, "I'm actually just trying to have my friend
I mean,
over
she
to
is
watch
like,
wrestling."
she has,
And you actually told her that in your defense. So.
she has a lot of like, I don't know. Also, she hates black people. That's very important for the story.
Oh, she's 50.
Like, I've determined she does not like black people.
Hispanics
That's
and the
not
blacks are not always.
I think she thinks that they're all like rapists.
Oh my god.
Well, you have invited Cruz over.
She
2 or
has
3
said some
times.
comments to me.
Yeah.
Some comments to me.
Oh no.
So I think that
Is she
when
end
Cruz
blasting?
came, she made the assumption that
How many ends have been blasted?
Did she blast an ends?
the what?
Does she know
Oh,
how
no,
well, does
no,
she,
no, no.
Does
She's
she
not
know
blasting
how
ends.
to say it back?
I don't think
It's
so.
the same in both languages.
Well, she's Portuguese.
Yeah.
So maybe not.
No,
But
have you
even
ever
then,
taken some-
okay.
Wait, but
but
you're
also
saying
like,
she's racist, but she's trying to hook up with you in front of Cruz, who isn't black.
well, I don't.
No, but what she was trying to do is make me kick Cruz out so she can go to Pound Town with me.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And I don't want to go to Pound Town. I just want to watch wrestling.
Right.
Why did you invite her to watch wrestling?
I didn't. She was texting me every single day, and I said on Trip,
But you
okay,
said yes?
I said when we hang out, when I come back, we'll hang out. And then she was like, "Okay, I'm coming over." And I could have said no there, but I didn't.
Mm.
You
This
were
is my
weak.
blunder.
Maybe you should learn how to say no.
Yes.
I mean, I do say no to women all the time. I tell so many women to fuck off.
Um.
I mean, okay. Part
Well-
of me is also playing,
feel like you say that
playing
after
for
it
the
gets kinda
plot,
insane.
playing for the plot.
Yeah.
And
You have a
then-
very high threshold for not saying no. And
What-
then,
what does that mean?
like, you don't say no in situations where I think most other people would
Are we
say
talking
no.
about the gay bar?
No, babe.
Oh, okay.
No. You
no.
go down like these.
No.
You go down deep tangents, and then you have to like recover.
Like, this has progressed to a level where I would have been like, get the fuck out of my
Yeah,
house.
it is
Like,
weird. It is weird.
That's why I would recommend you decouple from this woman, Mandy, and it seems like you're taking steps to do that. So I'm
And
proud
I
of
did.
you.
I
Proud of
did.
you.
I did
Yeah.
until me and Ian had dinner earlier this week,
Okay.
and after some sake,
Oh, you called her?
Ooh, what?
Ian was like invited to the party.
No. What? You did that?
No.
And I was
I
like,
did.
"Fuck yeah, that'd be great
Yo,
for
Kev,
the
what's
cause."
up?
All right, Ian's on the phone. He's too cool to pod.
And so,
You're saying Ian told
Uh-oh.
you to invite her after you already
Yes.
committed to being like.
He wants to be there for the plot.
and so then
He's stirring
I
the
said
pot.
Yes.
He is.
So she's been blowing on my phone today. With a party.
today.
You told her about it?
Ian told her.
He has her number?
No, okay. Ian told. We were next to each other.
Okay, so then the fuck, like, you were on the phone next to.
I'm just gonna say this as a precaution.
Oh.
Just you can't fuck Mandy in this apartment. It's not going.
She's
down.
gonna try.
She's gonna try.
She's-
She's gonna
from the
try.
sounds
Like,
of it,
literally.
she'll
She-
try.
She will try.
Damn.
I don't understand. I've never understood like the extreme PDA where people be touching on each other in front of other people. Like I don't like. I saw so much of it in college. Like we were in
Well,
like
college is
double
not
dorms.
good.
No, it's not.
No, but that's like new love. New love is like if if you're young, it's your first relationship, yeah.
That was not love. What that
Well,
was.
like your first relationship, people get all PDA.
No, but it's not even just PDA. It's like, why are you touching somebody in their no-no square while you're with other people?
Hey, I touch people in front of the square all the time. What do you mean?
I'm very concerned by that statement.
Luke's just touching people all day.
Grabbing.
Luke just grabs
Grabbing ass.
people.
Yeah, so that's basically the story.
Wait. So you called her again, and now she's coming to the apartment?
Well, she's been blowing on my phone today.
Asking where the
Let's just. How about we just not respond to her?
I can do that.
Okay.
You could also
No, part of it
you could
would
also stop this once and for all.
Hilarious.
I'm with Grace on this one.
You can stop this once and for all if you just block the number.
Oh shit! The nuclear option.
Damn.
I mean, yeah.
Well, she seems like a nuclear kind of person. Respectfully.
You guys don't want to meet her?
I mean,
Just a
this
little
is
bit?
respectfully.
Not
This is your life. Like, I would meet her for.
I think
The
it would
plot.
Make a great episode 4.
I would meet her for the plot, but I don't think that you should like nuke your life with this person. Just for like funsies.
I think it'd be funny.
You are such a shit stirrer.
Fuck it. Let's do it. Who cares?
Oh my god.
But also, think about this, is that Alexi and his other friend are coming, and they might be crazy. So it might, honestly...
Sure. I think
That
that's
guy is coming. Alexi is coming.
Yo,
you
it's
know
about to
him?
be insane after this.
Well, he went to the movie, right?
great.
Yeah,
Yeah, I caught.
He was the blonde guy
he-
screaming in the theater, right?
Yeah, I caught a couple of, you know,
He's gonna hit on you for sure. 100%.
okay, he can try.
I
The
get
fuck,
Yeah,
like.
yeah. Honestly, we're kind of at odds with him. I think he's like, this is kind of
Well,
like,
he seemed like a fucking animal. Like, respectfully, like he was an
He
animal.
Causes an issue.
He causes an issue every
Always
time.
causes an issue.
When it was St. Patrick's Day and we were hanging out with our cousin Ian and I, we'll just say we have cousins who are like girls that are our age and they have friends and stuff.
Oh.
Alexi came,
Oh.
turned all the girls against him pretty quickly.
I've never seen
Well,
somebody...
yeah, he seems
turn
like kind of
the
a.
whole crew.
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, he's Kevin's coworker, so now they're like buddies.
It's very funny
Oh.
though.
He's
It's
hilarious.
very funny.
But I think
It's a
he
little
gets...
crazy though.
He's
Very
like Ukrainian,
crazy.
so I think he just drinks like an absurd amount.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think he's
It's,
just crazy.
yeah.
Like
Well,
he's
he's an
genuine. He
alcoholic,
seems
so.
like well, there's that too. You know,
Wait,
that doesn't help.
Let's figure out what's the correlation. What percentage of Ukrainian men are alcoholics?
It's the same shit as Russia. It's like fucking...
It's like 80%
It's like
of the population.
65% probably.
Hold on, percentage.
I'm not gonna comment on this.
Yes.
What
Yeah,
percentage?
White on white racism.
It's white on white, so we got the pass.
We're Irish. We're drinking Bud Lights, and we need to tell them.
Got this piss water. Tastes awful.
What percentage of Ukrainians
It's such a college drink.
are
The
A
alcoholics?
Bud
BLs?
Light, yeah.
The Bud Lattes?
The Bud Latte.
Oh my goodness.
That's insane.
They were like, should we hit the liquor store? Should we get something else? And I was like, if you want to. I told them to.
Wait,
Yeah,
I feel like this doesn't make sense.
98%.
No, the immediate AI answer is while precise figures can vary, studies estimate that roughly 2.2% of the Ukrainian population has an alcohol use disorder. That means they're saying 2.2 out of every 100.
Well, that doesn't align with my pre-held conceptions, so it's wrong.
I mean, you can't expect like a whole group of people to be just like reaching alcohol.
Oh, wait, no, here we go.
Yeah.
Previous studies have indicated that a 38.7% of men are alcoholics and
Okay.
8.5% of women. That's honestly not nearly as bad as I thought.
It's not as bad as Russia.
But is that
What's
just
Russia?
general statistics or?
This is just literally the first two things I saw on Google. So this
yes,
is
we
not
love
the
doing
most
our
deep,
research.
Yeah.
deep studies.
We
Okay,
love
Russia
hold on.
doing
has
our research.
a massive history of alcoholism because what would happen is the different people that had like power, that were like rich,
Sure.
would just get like these like vodka plants,
Sure.
and they would sell these massive bottles of vodka that just like you take the cap off, you just
Jesus Christ.
couldn't like put the cap back on.
You gotta finish the
Oh.
whole
You gotta
thing.
finish the whole thing,
Oh no.
and they would pay people. They'd be like, all right, you have to do like overtime, but we'll give you like 3 bottles of vodka.
Oh, so it was like a form of payment.
Yes,
I was.
but also
unaware
it's
of that.
crazy. It's like,
I want to talk about metal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, alright,
sure.
so-
Hell yeah.
Why not?
yeah, let's get to the real thing.
Let's talk about
So
last night.
last night, all 4 of us went to Trivium and Bullet for My Valentine concert.
Yeah, that was cool.
2 of my not favorite bands, but I really, really like the Poison.
I mean, you
a lot.
were singing.
I love Bullet for
You
My
were
Valentine.
singing.
I love that one album a lot. Trivium's pretty good, but I only know
I would say Trivium is probably one
some
of
of their
my
albums.
Trivium is probably one of my favorite modern metal bands, and when I say modern, I mean like post 2000.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like not like thrash Metallica dad rock. Like I really like Trivium. And Bullet for My Valentine I don't like as much, but I agree with Ian. That one album, The Poison, is so awesome.
It's pretty good.
It's so good. And
It's
it came out when I
so
was
fucking
11.
good.
And I was like, I was reliving my 11 and 12-year-old dreams.
Yeah. And what was nice is that show was them just playing the whole album in order, which was very nice.
Oh, that's nice. I love it when they do that.
It was great.
Both bands did that. Trivium played the Ascendancy album in order, which is probably like a top 3 best album from them, and then Bullet for My Valentine played The Poison in the order, which is their best album. So it's very fun.
I feel like the first band was definitely technically better, technically speaking. Like, they had a lot of really complicated stuff. There was a double bass pedal. There was, like, insane stuff going on. And then Bullet for My Valentine, like, they're very... It's like very consumable music. Like you could definitely put that on at some place, and people would be like, "Oh my god, what's this song?" And it's like,
if I would describe it, Trivium is like if you like have been listening to metal, you'll probably like Trivium more because they're doing more complex stuff, like longer songs.
They've got like
7-minute
more
songs.
traditional like metal type music.
Yeah, they got black metal sections, a lot of dual harmonized guitar leads, stuff like that. Complex time signature changes. Bullet for My Valentine is basically party metal.
Yeah.
It's basically emo, screamo party metal, but honestly,
it's for all the sad boys in the crowd.
It's for the sad boys, dude.
It went hard as fuck.
Yeah, it did go hard.
Everyone should listen to Tears Don't Fall and Hit the Floor and Cries in Pain and Suffocating Under Words of Sorrow or whatever.
That's
something like that.
Long title.
Oh, well, it's because the guy's so sad.
All
the songs are like,
"You
let me go."
Yeah, no, literally.
Let me hit you with some metal titles.
He's so devastated all the
It's
time.
also his voice. He's like his shitty European accent's so funny. So he's just like, "Your tears, they crash around me."
Once more we have the chance to miss. Things happen and we don't even know why.
No why? Yeah, it's so funny. I also listened to that album probably like 4 times through in my car, like 2 weeks before that show.
Did it blow out your speakers, or were you? Yeah.
So many good songs.
And then Devin was like, "I was gonna invite my girlfriend to the show, but I don't think she's responding. Do you want to come?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "How dare you?"
This almost never happened. The whole point of all of this show we went to last night is I was just on Instagram like last Monday, and I just got a very targeted ad. I was literally showing Ian Trivium and Bullet for My Valentine songs like a week and a half ago, and you were listening to it too.
Yeah.
So I think the algorithm was just pumping it. I saw an ad for it, and I'm dating a very nice girl who I've referenced before, Kenzie. And I was like, you know what?
We need an update on her.
We do need an update on her. There's not much to update.
Yeah, the last time, I think you mentioned her in the first podcast episode. Yeah.
I don't think I mentioned her in the second. No, I think
I haven't heard the second. I don't even think that's out right now.
Oh yeah, no,
it's
one
not
has.
out. We just edited it. Me and Devin are both on our shy girl arc where we gotta take girls on nice
I'm
dates.
the only one here holding my weight. I just want to say,
What does
I'm out
that
here
mean?
Having risky sexapades, losing my life.
I'm trying, dude. This girl's shy. She's from Chengdu.
What the
cool.
fuck is
And
that?
she's only been in America for like 5 years, and I think she went to school. 4 of those 5 years, she was in Ohio.
Oh.
And I think the New England guys,
Yeah.
it's like probably pretty different than the Ohio squad.
Probably.
She's probably just trying to figure my vibe out for a while
also,
before,
like,
you know.
respectfully, it's gonna take.
Say it a lot,
It's gonna say.
respectfully.
Yeah, I do.
You should be disrespectful.
I don't want to be
With
disrespectful.
contempt.
With contempt, respectfully, but also not. It's gonna take more than 5 dates for someone to hook up with
Oh,
you.
man.
For me?
No, for people in general.
Oh, okay.
Not just like specifically at you. That would be
Like,
that would be really messed
Devin,
up.
your type of vibe is at least 10 dates. I mean,
I'm a 10 date.
you're at 2,000.
slow burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow burn.
So
Well, no, but that's not
And
a
then
problem.
maybe she'll kiss you on the cheek.
That's not a problem. I
That's
actually
cute.
don't mind if the girl's a little bit more like restrained. That's like good. It's actually like kind of attractive to me, but she's just very, very shy.
It
like,
is very nice.
Like I went to kiss her and she's like turned away. Got to kiss her on the cheek.
Oh, that's
I'm back
cute.
in high school, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of
Yeah.
nice at the same time.
That's
Well, that
cute.
was it's always
My stories
the,
are nowhere near as good as Luke's. This is nowhere near as good content.
have you sucked on her throat yet?
Nah, but
Pardon?
we saw a movie and I put my hand on her thigh
Oh, that's wild.
Hey, you're in.
and I busted immediately.
Boy,
That's
I was
some,
like, ah!
Oh, no. Wait,
I gotta
wait.
leave. I
Wait,
gotta go to the bathroom.
that's some adult film
Mm.
situation
That's
right
the first
there.
time I
Yeah.
came.
Oh my
Actually,
Putting your hand on a girl's thigh.
no, so I was in a movie
Wait.
theater
What?
in 6th grade.
Hard pivot.
This girl named Lillian. She was,
Oh, baby.
I took her out.
Just doxing
To-
people.
Yeah, Lillian.
I took
Hey,
her
Lillian.
Real name.
I took her out to the movie theater for a movie theater.
That's a beautiful name.
Yeah,
And
what
I had
movie?
some sweatpants, and she put the hand on the thigh, and just trying to get a little frisky. She rubbed my cock.
Oh my
Never had a
god.
woman rub my cock over my pants. So I fucking nutted right there.
Off
And
that
then-
OTPHJ.
And then
I don't even think that's
same
what that
day,
was.
That's what that's
same
called.
day, I went home. I learned what masturbation was,
Oh my god.
Mm.
How old were you?
like 5th grade.
Wait, you didn't know about jerking off, but you had a girl jerk you off?
It sounded like she
You,
kind of
wait,
rubbed
wait,
my
whoa,
woman
whoa, 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 whoa. 5th grade this was occurring?
That's 10.
Yeah, like 5th grade. Yeah.
10?
Man, I was jerking off at 6, 7. I was jerking off at 2.
Is that late or early?
2.
I think that's well, for learning about
I've
like,
heard that girls masturbate super young.
can't
Grace?
confirm that.
Resident female expert, what do you
Yeah.
say?
I know someone that started masturbating like two years old.
That makes no sense that they would
Yeah, I-
retain that
No,
information.
it kind of feels good.
Yeah, I don't think he can remember.
Girl, what the hell?
Well, it's like a pretty caveman primal shit. It's like,
No,
you know,
Well,
so-
I think the misconception that like stems from is definitely like the Freudian system of like as you age as a child within the first early years, it's like, oh, you have an oral fixation, then you have like a tactile, or like it's
Yeah.
the different stages of like,
I got an
Do you
anal
smoke?
fixation.
oh my god. Yeah, so it's like that kind of stuff where people are like, oh yeah, Freud, and you know, people think like
Damn, baby. Girl.
he was an interesting young man. He was very
Sigmund.
interesting. Sigmund Freud.
My man Sigmund.
I love him. He's very smart.
He has some insight.
He said, he's the one that said moms want to fuck their
Oedipal
their
complex.
sons.
No, it's you want to
It's
kill
you
your
wanna
dad to
kill
fuck
your
your
dad
mom
to-
to prove
yeah.
yourself as a
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's the Oedipal complex.
I don't believe in that, but anyway.
There's
metal,
also penis envy from
So
him.
you're like jealous of
If
your dad or
you're
something?
a woman,
Yeah.
you're jealous of your dad,
oh,
and you
yeah.
want a penis.
Oh yeah.
So you get mad at your mom.
I
and
know
stuff.
what you want.
You're mad at your
Yeah.
mom?
Apparently, you're
'Cause she
mad at your
doesn't-
mom because,
Wait,
or you're
wait.
mad at your dad and your mom because like you want to be a.
Which
It's
one
a
were-
very odd
Which
situation.
one were you mad at?
No, wait, that's probably wait.
I was mad at everybody.
Wait, that's probably correct, right? Because isn't
No.
it true
No, I
that
think it-
wait.
It assumes that you're like.
I
thinking
find
about
I
shit as a
find
kid.
that I
Think
find
it's assuming that you're thinking in a sexual frame
I
of
find
mind
that
at like
women-
5.
women
which is
tend
crazy.
to
If I be like, look at that worm on the ground.
women tend to date people that are like their fathers.
True.
The fat father syndrome. Have you ever heard of that?
Pardon?
You've never heard of that
I
theory?
No.
It's if if basically
Shout out, Petey.
if if you see a girl and you see her dad and her dad's like a portly fellow,
Yeah.
if you're a portly fellow, slide in there. Fat father syndrome. You're like her father.
Oh,
She'll
No,
be-
I think it is true.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
it's like,
learning so
I
much
also think it's
today.
the same for
All the
men.
man
like,
lore.
Like
Yeah,
men
yeah, yeah.
pick
I don't
up
know
things
about
from
that.
their mothers, and that's what they pursue
Hit or
in
miss.
relationships, right?
Yeah.
I think it's normal that like you like your parents' relationship
Well,
is
you-
like the
you-
archetypal
You-
relationship.
you want
of
what-
your
you
life.
crave what you're familiar with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you want
yeah.
what was modeled to you.
Yeah.
So
Kind of.
maybe Freud wasn't that off. Maybe you
I don't
want
know.
to have a
Andrew's
penis.
Andrew's not really like my dad though.
We gotta have Andrew on the pod.
Well, he's
I know.
your dad, I
How's
guess.
Andrew going? He's working too hard,
No,
all right?
he's- that kid's a
We need,
fucking
you need to break his work laptop.
retard.
No, he isn't.
Isn't he like?
He's a lovely young.
Isn't he
man.
like
He's very smart.
keeping America
He-
safe
he-
right now
Yes,
as we
he is.
speak?
Actively doing that.
Huh?
He's a very sweet man.
He is very
Andrew's
sweet.
very sweet.
Very nice, very
Swag.
well mannered.
He's a sweet
He
boy.
inspired me to not dress
Handsome,
like a
very
dickhead.
handsome too. Very
Mm.
handsome.
He is very handsome. Can confirm.
Oh, you. I mean, if he wasn't, you can't say no.
I don't know
Like,
why
like,
I'd
in
say
a
no.
situation, you're
though.
kind of a gungy head.
I'm a who?
Like you have a gungy head. Like if I said like something bad about Andrew that's
Yeah.
actually true about him, you'd be like, no, he's not.
I don't think so. I think I'm a pretty honest person.
I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about Andrew, but you
Yeah,
never
he
trust
doesn't
a
have a lot
girlfriend.
of red flag. Like he doesn't have pretty much any red flags.
No, I
Like,
met him
he's a-
once. He was
he's a good
very
boy.
chill.
He's kinda
Yeah.
Very
He's
chill.
a very nice
He's a
guy.
very chill.
It'd be
very
hard to
calm
be
guy.
mad at him.
Exactly.
You know,
we
It's
love
very
him.
hard because there are moments where I'm like, the dishes aren't done, and then I'm like, I look at him, I'm like, no.
Oh, he doesn't do dishes.
Well, he's
You should
busy.
be.
Oh, we'll talk. Don't worry, we'll talk to him about that when we have him on the pod. We'll let him.
Um,
We'll give him an earful
I just wanna
about
say-
the dishes.
I just want to say that I went to my first metal concert.
Yeah,
Yes, let's get back to this.
Yeah.
last night.
Sick as hell.
And it was fucking sick.
Yeah,
dude.
you threw yourself in that
I
mosh
have
pit.
a hilarious video.
It's like
that-
sleeper agent activated.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
like everything I like, cause I go to like rap concerts a bunch, and I was talking to Devlin about this. Like at a rap show, everyone's just singing the hook,
Yeah, fair.
and it's like that's like what everyone's like waiting for.
Yeah.
And
feel like that's
metal is
like-
just like
yeah.
it's constant.
Yeah.
Just mad.
Well, everybody's
Yeah.
just
No
so
one cares about
hyped to
the hook.
be there.
Yeah. The metal is you're basically waiting for the part where the drums either speed up a lot
Yeah.
or slow down a lot.
Yeah,
Because if it
exactly.
speeds up or slows down, then you can hit the pit and
That's
the
such
circle pit.
I know I saw this video and
This is
you
the
I
greatest
was-
video
it's
of all
like
time.
it's just like for context,
We're gonna
Luke
put
is
this-
just standing at the edge of the mosh pit like waiting for his opportunity but like also kind of deadpan and then in like -2 seconds he just like jumps straight in and he's like and he's
I also-
like
I really
shirtless, no shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the audience, Lucas had stripped his shirt off.
Yeah.
It was very hot.
He was very
Very
sweaty. He was
sweaty.
I'm
very
like,
sweaty.
I'm doing it.
So the best part also is I've never experienced this. So our tickets were actually for like the 4th floor like nosebleed seats.
Yeah.
And we were looking down into the pit. You were so excited about the pit. You're like, well, we gotta go try to
Yeah,
fucking
like,
bust in
that-
there.
That's where it's popping.
So then
Mhm.
we snuck past the guards to get into the
we
pits.
almost got caught.
Yeah, we almost got
And we
caught.
We split off. We went.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so we went to the bathroom. Right, I come back. The lady's like, "Do you have your stamp?" And I was like, "I think
Yeah.
so." And they're like, "Let me see it." And I was like, And they're like, "I gotta see it." And then I was kind of just
Yeah.
like
Ran
walking
past
away.
her.
I didn't run past, but I was definitely like, "I'm not looking at you. I don't know."
Yeah.
And they were literally like mid song, so I was like, "You're not gonna like cause a scene."
No. Also, like,
They don't care.
it's just a little smiley face stamp, so you could be like, "Oh, I washed off."
I had I had a sweater.
Yeah.
I had the arms rolled down,
Yeah.
so they couldn't prove the negative, right?
I mean, unless they
didn't know.
grab you and they're like, "Show me your."
That would have been
like,
absurd if they grabbed me.
Yeah.
But so back to what I want to say. So we looked at the pit. The greatest thing ever is that Luke is his first mosh pit experience.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that
The enthusiasm.
when you entered the pit, you just ran into the dead fucking center of it and got like side swipes one way, side swipes the other way.
just gets
But just
bodied.
causing a fucking ruckus.
Yeah, you
dude. That was-
usually want to be more
that
like
was
on
so
the edges
funny.
and do like a circle pit thing, but
Yeah.
you can
I had to
run
go
into the
in,
middle.
dog. I had to go in.
You can
Yeah,
run
it
in.
was-
Yeah.
It was
so
it was like watching a really excited Labrador
It
just like
was
run into
hilarious.
it with
so
people.
fun.
I'm usually not in the pit.
Knock dudes around. I mean,
Yeah.
it was tremendous.
No,
I
it was
usually
great.
I usually don't get in the pit too much.
Yeah, you
Um,
inspired Ian. Ian, I've been going to metal shows with Ian. We usually don't go into the pit that
We
much.
usually stay on the side and push people.
I've gone in like once or
Yeah, that's
twice,
fair.
but you know, you usually don't. But then you saw Luke going in. I was the first time I saw you, Ian, really throwing down.
I was kind of like, you know what? Luke's such a big motherfucker. There's like a wake behind him. Like I kind of feel it when I'm driving down the road and there's a car in front of me. There's a wake of safety where it's like
Yeah.
the car hasn't exploded.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna explode.
Yeah,
So it's like as I'm running behind Luke, I'm like, all right, this will be
that's
perfect.
very fair.
Yeah. No, it was
The lovely Adrian says she's on the way.
I wanted to join, but my
shut
shoes
up.
were preventing
You
me.
would've
I'm
died.
also like I'm very like at elbow height for most bigger dudes. Like,
Yeah.
so
I think
if
also
I got an elbow, I'd get fucked.
There was
I'd
one
get
woman
rocked. I'd get I'd get rocked in like 2 seconds.
like
I'd
the
be on the
pit's
ground.
for big fat motherfuckers.
No, dude, I was elite.
Yeah.
yeah, you were built for that
I
shit.
figured out what I was born
tanking
to do.
Yeah.
through. Yeah.
Pit, dude, I was an alpha.
Yeah.
In that pit.
We got to go to a hardcore show where you can see the real.
Oh, yeah.
motherfuckers.
That
So-
was like
so-
a bullshit mosh pit.
For real, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the audience and the unmetal heads, as you know, Grace,
Yeah.
Bullet and Trivium are very good. They are not the heaviest bands.
Absolutely
not
not.
even
No.
close. The heavier genre, they both play what I would describe as like melodic metal
Yeah.
and
Have you ever been to a sludge metal concert?
sludge metal and
I
hardcore.
love sludge metal.
That's where you
yeah, that's where
the-
you get thrown.
Yeah, look, we'll go to a hard.
Yeah.
My friend actually, Josh Dinasamatito, shouts out to him. He has a band called Search Warrant, local hardcore band, very good. They go off, and Ian and I have been to some of those shows, and those shows are. It's not even like a mosh pit. It's straight up people just like shadow boxing and doing the spin kicks and karate kicks.
I don't like when people do like the kicking stuff. I'm
Me
like,
either.
the feet should stay on the ground.
Yeah.
Like you can dance and lift up your feet, but if you're trying to kick someone in
Yeah.
a mosh pit, there's something wrong with you.
I like the hardcore music.
Yeah.
I don't love the hardcore crowd killing stuff, which maybe that makes me kind of
Yeah.
like a pussy. Like,
No,
but
it doesn't. Like you can enjoy like the heavier stuff, but the thing is like I'm a very small person.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you like
I like the crowd
go to
surfing.
punch me or something, I'm going straight
was
over.
fun.
So
Oh,
if
yeah.
somebody tries to roundhouse karate kick in the general vicinity I'm in, I'm going down. And it's like, I want to be involved and it seems fun, but like, I know that I can't because
Yeah.
I'll die.
I'll tell you, this is like one of the best things about being a man. Is like the confidence that I can just run into a group of other men
Yeah,
and
that's
just
fair.
be fine.
Yeah, it's like, all right,
Like,
well,
that's like top tier privilege is that I can get shirtless and just run into.
like, I'm just gonna absorb 10 blows real
like,
quick.
Most kids
Yeah.
do that, you know. It's
No.
like,
No.
I
just
feel
no-
like
But-
no hesitation about just.
I
The
feel
girls
like
can
unless
crowd
you're-
surf though. Girls can crowd surf. You're smaller, you
Yeah,
get
that's
up
true.
there.
yeah,
True.
but then you do get like
Molested.
your you get your booty
You
grabbed.
get essayed 4
Oh,
times
yeah,
on
no,
the way to
literally.
the stage.
You get everything grabbed.
Yeah.
I
Everything
think
gets
you, I
grabbed.
think you gotta be numb to it.
Or maybe people just shouldn't do it.
Well, okay. Well, this part of it, if like you're falling down, your ass is in front of me, I gotta push up.
Well, that's different. If I'm falling, I don't care what part of
Yeah.
me you grab.
There's
to
gonna
keep
be
me up in the air.
Incidental contact.
That's sure, yeah.
But
But there are some intentional grabs for sure.
I've seen
where it's
dudes
like-
be like a girl's crowd surfing and a guy like 20 feet away
Will
runs
run,
over and
yeah.
he's like
Yeah.
cupping her fucking vag.
Yeah,
like,
it's
no,
so
this is
gross.
helping.
That's
She's
Yeah.
not gonna.
It's
not
like
nice.
we're helping you.
She was
It's
gonna
like,
fall if I didn't do
yeah,
that.
if you don't cup me in a very intimate place, I'm gonna fall. Thanks.
You tried the crowd surf.
Oh,
I
you
crowd-
almost
I did
died.
crowd surf.
You almost died though.
Yeah, I
I
was-
just saw your feet go up, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, Luke and Ian helped me get up there at a certain point halfway through Bullet for my Valentine's set. I am 6'2", like 200. I haven't crowd surfed since I was 15, and I was obviously like 5'5" when I used to crowd surf.
Right.
So this was the first time I've done it at this size, and I popped up there pretty good. The
Yeah.
pop-up was good.
Yeah, it was good.
But then there was an immediate fall
Crash,
off like
a crash.
2
down.
seconds later. And,
You
yeah.
landed on this poor girl in front of us, and she had her crap rocked. Like I
Yeah.
felt so bad for her.
I
'Cause
crushed
she,
a few people.
I was like, oh my god, are you okay? And because she's holding her head, and I'm like, oh my god, do you need like medical help? And she's like, no, this is just like my first metal concert. And I'm like, oh,
And I was wearing steel-toed boots. I probably...
you just.
Oh, I feel like a dick now.
No, I don't think it was your boot. It's the fact that you land, like the top half of you just
Yeah.
went straight toward the ground.
Yeah, well, they brought me towards the pit, which is obviously not where you want to be crowd surfing. And then, yeah, I fell over. I didn't make it all the way to the stage, but I didn't get hurt, so that was all right.
That's good, yeah. There was one girl that was in like the light up shoes.
Yup.
She went like 6 times.
She was flying.
awesome.
She was flying around. The one girl
I was like,
came
I
up,
want to have that confidence. Like,
one girl came up to me, and she was like, I want to crowd surf. And I was like, okay. And I put my hands together, like, all
Yeah.
right, you can step on. But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
she grabs both of her boobs and goes, don't grope me. Or she didn't say don't grope me. She says, don't grab me. You're not going to do anything.
yeah.
And just
That's fair.
instinctually, I went, don't worry, I'm not going to grope you. But then she made the craziest. She was like, ugh. Like,
That's very interesting.
it's not a good phrase. Just saying, don't worry, I'm not going to grope you while you have
It's
a
not
smile
the
on your
best
face.
way you could have said that. You could just be like, don't worry about it.
And I'm like sweating it out. I'm like, don't worry.
Yeah, because
I'm
you
not
had
gonna
just
grope
you had just come out of the pit or something, and you had been like mosh pitting.
Yeah.
Ian's having a slow stream.
Dude, now Ian's got the slow stream.
Something is happening in there.
But no, we got
I
her.
like his bed frame is really nice.
Yeah, he has the nice bed.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
have
got a
bed
nice
frame.
bed. Oh, that's
You
concerning.
can see the
Why are you switching up
the
the shirt?
disparity.
Oh
like the Megadeth
dear.
shirt.
Oh dear.
We got fellas on the way.
Oh yeah. See, this is a much more inviting room over here.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, better be.
Yeah.
it's a very inviting room.
Lures in the
This is fine.
No, my room. I want to
Need
scare
some-
the girls. I want to
Why?
scare the
Yeah,
hose.
I agree.
Yeah.
And
I
then
agree.
they
That's
gotta
a good
get
strategy. That's a good
under
strategy.
the covers where it's safe.
Yep.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yep. Bring out
I'm
the
so
handcuffs.
stunned right now. That
The
where
gag
would you
ball.
handcuff them? There's no bed frame.
I handcuff them to you.
No, wait. There's
Exactly.
a bed frame. There's a bed.
Well, there's a bed
box spring.
like there's a box spring, but like
Yeah.
you don't have a headboard, dog. Like
You don't have a headboard?
no.
There's not really a good setup though. I didn't want to have the same. I wanted to have my bed not be going across.
What's the status with
like
these
how
That's
Ian's is.
fair.
They were
Okay,
getting
that's
food
fair.
And they're getting booze, and now they're on the way.
My room's a
I
little bit more in
That's what we
progress.
got
I need
enough
some more
time about
furniture.
holding.
I
need a
will say
bookcase.
though, as
you're right.
someone who has a boyfriend with a bed against the wall,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I am on the side where the wall meets the bed.
Right.
There's no place to charge my phone.
He can
There's no
squish
place
you.
to put my water.
Andrew
I just-
sucks.
Huh? No, he's fine.
Andrew sucks.
I got the charger. I got the charger.
You
on
got
the
the
wall.
charger on the
Get your
wall?
bed game
Okay.
up.
Yeah,
And
Alright.
and I'll give the girl
Funny,
either
get
or.
your
The
bed
girl,
game
I'd
up.
the
recommend-
woman could have
Andrew.
the inner, or she could have the outer. I don't
I'd
mind.
recommend the like some shelves over there, not like at head height, so if
Yeah.
you sit up you can't like whack your head, but like
Yeah, I'm definitely
Just
in
to put
need
some
of
stuff.
probably a night table and a bookcase.
I'm gonna
of
go
some
explore
sort.
your room. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Jay.
go investigate. I think
Although
that
the one thing I have the sick walk-in closet.
our closets in this place are absurd.
Yeah.
It's like kind of crazy.
So this
Look at that closet.
This segment is called Grace Reviews a Man's Room.
Yeah.
She's now
She's
looking
now looking-
throughout, surveying the premises. She's wearing jeans and a t-shirt.
It's
Her
a man's
hair
room.
is
Ian's got a
amber red.
trans room. I got the man's room.
Yeah. You don't know what's going on in my room. My room could be anything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The colors are at least good, if not the layout.
Yeah, the colors are nice. You could use like maybe a bedside table.
I agree with that.
Your
Yeah,
desk
definitely
is
bedside table.
fine.
Where do you put your water in the night?
Well,
Like on the floor or
my
oh
wor-
no,
my
it's the
work
desk.
is
Yeah,
right
it's the
there,
work
so I
desk.
just kind of put it there.
That's another thing. Like, I wish that Boston Apartments had enough space to like have an office room where you can
Yeah.
like put your stuff because like
The computer in the room.
the computer
It was definitely
it
good.
stresses me out.
Yeah, during COVID, it was tough when it was like you wake
Yeah.
up, you hit the computer, you do your work, and it's like,
And then you
alright,
go back to bed.
chilling in the bedroom already. I'm like, all right.
The whole day went by. My heat map is all in the same
Yeah.
3-foot radius.
Like,
I
I'm not
also-
terrified by that.
I feel like it's okay.
I'm like, it's a dude room.
Ian's is definitely more like inviting.
Yeah.
See, but that's because Ian's
He's not scaring the host.
Ian's a liar. He's being
I
a
would
he's
say
being
another
a
word, but
he's trying to trick the girls
What
with
does
his
that
nice
mean?
What do you
inviting room.
mean?
No, I'm just kidding.
I spent
he
money
wants
on
to
a bed
lure
frame.
he wants to
No,
lure
see-
those whores in.
Oh my god. That's
Get
disgusting.
those broads in there.
AKA, I bought a bed frame.
Yeah, he bought a
It's
really
not
nice
gay.
bed frame.
Yeah,
He bought
yeah.
a nice bed frame with some nice bed sheets. It's
got some
very
nice
like it's very much like the cover of like a Home and Gardens where you have like the
Yeah,
beige
yeah.
palette
Yep.
and some artwork in there.
Why'd you change shirts, Ian? What's going on with you?
Well, because I had a Megadeth shirt on and I was liking your little flannel shirt. I had to get the beach vibes going.
Megadeth. Now, what is he doing in there?
He's blowing it up.
I don't like that Luke's been using my bathroom. The last podcast he's been using yours, Ian.
Oh my
And we gotta
god.
go back to
Nah,
that.
I don't like it. I like my. Jesus.
Luke's having issues in my restroom. Grace, check in on him.
Yeah, mic it up.
This is the hard-hitting content.
Yeah. You alright there, buddy?
Maybe the reason his streams are always slow is because he's passing kidney stones every time.
Yeah, wait a minute. He's just a man of rocks.
There's a medical reason for this.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
That's my. I forgot about kidney stones. I'm sad you reminded me. of
Another thing is like if you're older, you should get your prostate checked.
Yes, I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah.
that. You gotta get a finger up your butt.
No, I'm very sensitive, Ian.
It's not that bad.
They hit
I'm
you with
very
they hit you with the
sensitive.
2 fingers.
I can't even when I go to the dentist, I'm like, this is a little too much for me.
Yeah.
So
It's
you're
just
putting tools in my mouth? What are we doing
it's
here?
very so I've like going to medical school, like I've observed some exams. I've observed prostate exams, like
You've seen it all.
pelvic exams. I've seen like a lot of things that
Yeah.
are more like medical and less surgical. But I would say like for a prostate exam, it's less than 5 seconds.
Did they teach
Okay.
you what
Like,
what to
it's
do if
not-
It goes wrong?
What do you
They're
mean
not-
if it
they're not
goes
really
wrong?
working it.
What if their asshole like tears in two?
It's not gonna do that.
What if you like blow
Your body can
accommodate.
accommodate what's happening.
Why isn't he's making the funny?
Luke's hitting bits in my restroom.
Dylan's bathroom
He's
getting
trying to
blown
hit bits. He's trying
Bits
to
getting flown everywhere. Dude.
he's trying to overcompensate. Luke's trying to dominate the pod, even though he's not on mic right now in the bathroom.
Oh my
No,
god.
but it's our time, Ian. Let's hear about all of your disgusting, horrible sex stories, of which they are numerous and even worse than Luke's, right?
No. No, my
Mine
sex
need-
stories
mine
are Adrian's. Like I'm trying to basically.
No, don't say anything.
Don't
Right-
be
right, Grace?
don't be gross. If you want to date her, don't be gross.
I feel like
I'm sending out a warning.
Yeah,
This
you'll-
is
know what,
you
how
can
about- how about
you
do here?
can
You'll-
say
you'll see what happens.
whatever you want. I will caution you against being gross.
Yeah, you know what?
I would just say if you're trying to make more progress with her,
Yeah,
she
don't.
probably
yeah.
wouldn't want it to be on the podcast.
I would agree.
True that.
Yeah, I would agree.
Well then, listener, you'll never know.
But my girl doesn't speak English, so I can say whatever.
She
I
doesn't
want.
speak English?
No, she speaks a little bit.
She's not like.
She's like, oh, Grace, it was so nice to meet you.
Oh, okay.
No, she speaks English, but there's
But
definitely
it like
some-
she speaks enough English where you can get along, but like she doesn't really like.
There's some times where it's like I have to ask her what she's saying like 4 times.
Oh, okay.
But it is what it is. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't,
that's fine.
Are you? You're confident enough to be like, what?
yeah, I can
What?
just be like, what?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, bathroom review. You need more ply. That one ply shit, not gonna cut it.
Well, because I don't
Especially
want
if
people
you
using
have
it.
if you have women over,
I
you
use,
need a
like,
higher
I
ply
use,
toilet
like,
paper,
There's
respectfully.
wet wipes.
No.
No,
You need
what
4
is wrong with you? What do you mean wet wipes?
I love
Ultra
wet wipes.
soft.
What are you talking about?
Kind ultra soft. I mean,
Wet wipes are the way.
Wet. Okay, wet.
for the whole
if
thing,
you
you
have
gotta-
a
wet
well,
wipes are great. I'm a fan of wet
I
wipes.
thought you were just pissing in there. What's going on?
Did you
I,
put-
What?
I,
No.
I dumped. I mean,
Don't, dude.
oh my god.
I took a dump.
You put the fan on?
Ian, you don't
No.
you know that Ian's bathroom is the dump room?
No.
Ian has the master
The
bathroom.
dump closet.
Yeah.
The dump closet.
No, nobody's going in there.
Let me see what I got on my list here.
I need to play defense with that bathroom.
Um,
Everybody's trying to fucking vie for a piece of it.
Ian,
Yes.
did you talk about your girlfriend yet?
Well,
we already
I
kinda covered it.
cautioned him that if
Yeah.
he's trying to make more, like if he's making more progress, then maybe be respectful.
Don't be respectful. You should tell her, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass tonight.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna eat your pussy.
Don't
You're
say
gonna
that.
beg me for more.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the way.
And then,
I don't know if that's advisable.
but only consensually. Then you ask her, do you want to have sex?
Well, have you? Okay, not to be.
Yeah,
Ask
have
away.
you
Ask
have
away,
you
ask away.
had that
That
moment
sort
of connection recently? Okay, at all?
No.
Okay,
But she
so then
has
don't
slept in
say
my
that.
bed
That's nice.
Naked.
naked.
That's nice.
But not
So-
doing anything.
I'm not doing anything.
That's
well,
fine.
we're doing some things, but
Well,
What is
Not
something?
enough.
but
What is
well,
something? Wait, you making out?
yeah, we've been making out.
Is she
brother,
jerking you off?
stop asking the question.
No, she's not, Luke.
I mean, that's like. What?
She's a respectable young woman. We don't want to air
She's
her
a nice
laundry.
young woman, a
Oh,
nice Christian
Gracie
woman.
poo.
Oh
Gracie
no,
poo.
I'm so scared of
You
this
just wait.
podcast.
You just wait until Andrew gets on. We're gonna.
Oh,
good
it's
luck.
gonna be
Good-
a tell all.
Good luck getting him to
Exclusive tell
say
all.
dick. Good luck getting him to
I
say
guarantee you.
anything.
We're gonna break him down.
Episode 4 is gonna be.
We're gonna feed him so many Bud Lights, he's not gonna know where he is.
It's gonna be
He's-
Andrew revealed.
it's
Oh,
gonna
no.
be, we're just.
You're gonna be hearing stuff
He's
you've
gonna
never
have
heard.
37
It's
Bud. We're gonna
concerning.
inject it in his veins. We're gonna start shooting him up with just Bud Light.
Oh,
We're
God.
gonna get that boy so fucked
We're gonna
up.
turn him blue.
He doesn't actually get like drunk though. Is the thing.
Well, you haven't seen him. With
Oh,
the
he
1,000
hasn't
Bud
gone
Lights.
to me.
He's tried, and it doesn't work for him.
What's he drinking? Bud Lights?
He drinks whatever. He's not picky.
It's probably the rate that he's drinking. I'm gonna shove it down his mouth
Oh my god.
like a dick.
Oh. I don't think he'd like that.
Oh, I think he would. I think Andrew's the type of man. He kind of, if you take
What the fuck you
initiative.
gonna say?
Take
Grace-
initiative in the bedroom.
Grace, you are a trooper.
I like it.
honest.
I like it. No, we love Andrew. Andrew's number one.
Yes.
Andrew's top dog for sure.
He
Andrew
is
Andrew
top
taught me a
dog.
lot of things.
Andrew's very smart. Very
About not being
intelligent.
retarded.
Isn't he both of your guys mentors at your job?
Pretty
Nah,
much.
that's
He's a
another
mentor.
guy.
Kind of.
Pretty much.
He was a mentor in me not wearing only T-shirts.
He's very
Ah.
talented.
Yeah, he was like, you should go to this store and this store and look for these types of deals and try to get these types of shirts.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, you
He's
know what?
very stylish young man.
Oh my
My
god!
man
Oh my god! Yeah,
It's
he's like
swagger.
a
He-
fashion
yeah.
icon.
Yeah, I'm like,
He has
damn it.
better fashion sense than I do. My mom has told
You-
me that
you have
multiple
fashion
times.
sense.
Thank you. I don't know. He has like amazing fashion sense. Like he's
I don't
awesome.
understand how.
He's also like obsessed with coffee. Like on work trips, I remember.
Bro,
like,
okay, wait,
he
we're
would
leaving
always
the
be going
office.
to
It's
these
the only
weird-ass
way
spots.
he can work the way he does and then function. That's his thing. And he also likes like
We're
okay.
leaving the office. It's like 6:40. We're leaving the office.
Yeah.
And he's like, wait, let's go to the coffee machine and gets like a double shot espresso. And it's like, I need this to drive home.
Yep, that tracks.
And then just like fucking crushes it. And
Yeah.
He's like, all right, let's get out of here. I'm
Yep.
like, what the fuck? I'm like,
Yep.
I would die. I was telling Devlin that like, so like, you know, they ban us from like smoking anything or like doing any drugs.
Sure, yeah.
But like some days I had gone to the office and
Yep.
like eaten like bag of peanuts, bag of popcorn,
Yep.
and had like 4 espressos. And
Yeah.
like, I swear to God, you start
It's a
seeing
drug
colors,
in and
you
of
start
itself.
seeing colors,
Yeah.
and your heart starts going.
Yep.
And you're like, I'm
All right, wait.
I'm
wait,
buzzing, like, I
wait,
can't-
wait. Cruz
I'm
is
the-
outside of the apartment.
yeah. let's go.
Hell yeah.
I'm the same way, honestly. Like
Wait, so
Oh wait, I can let him in actually remotely.
okay, I'm gonna pee real quick.
hold up. Hey,
I
let me
hope it
call
doesn't
him.
smell
You
like
don't
death.
want to get blown up. This
Just don't make as much
honestly,
noise as
are you
Luke.
okay with me
Yeah, I'm
using
good.
your rest? Okay.
You don't want to. No, come on, use that one.
No, use Ian's.
I love
Please
you.
use Ian's bathroom.
Come on, girl.
My goal in every
love
podcast
you,
is to
little
have people
snack.
not use my bathroom.
I'm surprised you guys don't bleep more.
We're gonna bleep a lot.
No, there's a lot of bleeps. You just don't hear
We're
them.
between
That's fair.
bleeping and cutting. Like,
We use this like laugh effect where I'm going. Like
I did notice that.
Yeah.
Did you
At a,
notice
s-
that?
at a certain point, I was like, it just sounds like he's choking and dying. Like,
Yeah, we found a good. Well, it's my laugh and Devlin's laugh mixed together.
It's Ian laughing and
Devlin's
Ian-
going,
he's laughing and I'm coughing at the same time.
I will say you guys do need to work on your sound editing technique.
well,
pretty
the first
bad.
one I
hey,
tried to
hey,
do
edit the
impressive.
pod for us, Grace.
It blew up my eardrums. I was like, I'm deaf. I'm
gonna
deaf.
blow you up.
No, I agree. I
That
think,
doesn't even make any
I'll
sense.
tell you, any hole I can blow up, I'm ready to blow up,
All
baby
right,
girl.
all
you know,
right.
ear hole, okay.
No,
How
I agree
many
with
Bud
our
Lights?
tech. Our tech level is bad.
Your
We
tech-
need
yeah.
It's just 'cause
compression.
I don't have Audacity, right? I'm using DaVinci Resolve.
Wait, isn't Audacity literally free?
Yeah, but I just don't have it downloaded right now.
It takes like 1 second.
It does make your computer sound like it's taking off, though. It's
True.
like the only thing.
No, when I was making my videos, I knew how to edit the audio.
Can you believe 2 of the 4 people on this podcast are defense contractors and we can't even compress our audio?
Okay, episode 1, I knew it didn't have compression on it, and I said,
I know.
I
Well,
said let it fly because I already rendered.
We gotta
you
it.
figure
can
it
also
out.
get compressor microphones instead.
Nah, I like the raw.
Yo, Gracie,
I like raw
Gracie
tracks.
wants a job at Loresmen Inc.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
No,
gotta
I
go-
don't.
You gotta go to Loresmen.com, right?
Oh, yeah.
And look at our glorious.
Yeah, everyone, our YouTube channel that this is going to be housed on is Loresmen. Like lore with an S than men.
Okay.
Like
I'm
a
an-
man.
Seems simple
I'm an
enough.
The
alien.
podcast is CONOPS Pod, but I think we are the Loresmen.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's like the comms pod by the Loresmen.
But
Exactly,
when we listened to the first podcast, it was me and Andrew, and we were visiting the school that I'm going to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it came out, and Luke sent it to me, and I was like, okay. So Andrew's still sleeping. I'm like getting ready for the day. I'm listening to this, and I come out, and I'm shaking him awake. I'm like, listen to what he just said. Like, there's no way.
That's so.
Hey,
the
how
young
are ya?
genius
Sit
Cruz.
down, Cruz.
Yeah. Hi.
What's up, man? How you doing? Here we go.
Pull up a
Let's
chair.
pull it
Pull up a
up.
chair.
Do you want to pull that one up, or?
Stool, we can do the chair, whatever.
I feel like the chair
Alright.
would
Oh,
be
wait, you
nice.
know what? Office chair. How about that?
So let me
Office
tell you
chair.
my opinions on black people.